Hello pupils, parents, carers and staff of Chasgrove School. Firstly, on behalf of everyone at Chasgrove and Chasgrove College, thanks for your support at this difficult time. You've been absolutely brilliant. We're delighted to be at the stage where we're able to welcome back a very small number of pupils. I'm Mr. Brown, and the purpose of this video is to show you some of the measures we've put in place to keep everyone safe and to explain what may look a little bit different as we begin to return to school. Upon arriving at school, if you're dropping your child at school, we'd encourage you to try to park in the spaces to the left-hand side of the school, leaving a space if you can between cars to allow for social distancing. It won't be as busy as this because our staff will be parking at the back of school. We'd like to try and keep the front of the school free if possible for our bus drop-offs. Once you've parked up, please then call the school office to let them know that you're here. The number is 01527 871 511. The number again, 01527 871 511. Our lovely office staff will then ring down to a member of staff who will be working with your child to collect them from the silver gates at the side of school. Once you've called, please take your child to the silver gates at the side of school. Please observe social distancing rules while waiting near the gates. Unfortunately, no parent carers or visitors will be allowed into school at the moment, so please do not go beyond the silver gate. Do not try to use the main entrance to school, as we currently have some very exciting building work taking place to extend our nursery provision. A member of our staff will come and collect your child from the silver gates. Then they will enter the school via our science room. Here they'll be taken to the bubble where they'll be working with their own team, or their own bubble. To minimise any risk of infection, we have organised the children and staff into bubbles. A bubble is a small group of no more than 4 children, 3 staff. Once inside school, there'll be a few visual cues to remind our pupils and staff about the need to maintain safe social distancing when moving about school. There may be dots and line markings on the floor, or signposts reminding pupils and staff to keep safe social distancing of 2 metres. There will also be signs on doors around school. For example, this one will show the maximum safe number of people for this room. Pupils may not be in their usual classroom, and classrooms may look a little bit different. There may be less furniture and less objects out on display. There are also signs to remind everyone to keep hygiene and cleanliness as a top priority. At the end of each morning or afternoon, each room will be deep cleaned. So no, I'm not auditioning for Holby City. I'm just demonstrating the kind of protective clothing which our staff might be wearing throughout the day. Our pupils will be familiar with our staff wearing gloves and aprons on a regular basis. Staff may also now be wearing masks. Pupils, please don't be afraid of these. They're just worn to keep everyone safe from any infection. Face masks are also optional for the children. If you do send your child in with wearing a mask, please be aware that if the child removes the mask themselves, our staff will not be able to put it back on for them. Pupils, it will not be a normal school day. You may be in a different classroom than usual. You may have different classmates. And you may have different adults working with you, although there will always be someone you know in your bubble. Lessons will not be as formal as usual. Activities will still be fun. You might have more time for play. You may listen to some stories or go outside for some exercise. Sadly, at this stage, there will be no hydrotherapy, no rebound, no sensory room or soft play room, and no therapies, such as standing frames. Some of you pupils might be quite pleased about that. As you will only be attending for either a morning or an afternoon session, you will not be having a lunch, although you may bring a small snack and your own drinks bottle. For collecting your pupil, please follow the same process as for the arrivals. Remembering to park at the side of school where possible, ringing the office to let them know you're here, and then waiting by the silver gate, where a member of staff will bring your child to meet you. Please be prompt to collect your child. Sessions run from 9 till 12 in the morning and then from 12:45 to 3:45 in the afternoon. Please understand that staff will not be able to have lengthy conversations with you regarding your child's day. However, if you have any queries, please call or email the school and we will endeavour to get back to you as soon as possible. We're aware that after such a long time away from school, some of our children, and maybe even our parent carers, may be a bit anxious about the return to school. One helpful idea is to create a happiness box. You can use an old shoe box, such as this one, which you can decorate with your child, or perhaps a plastic wipeable box. The idea is that the child puts items into the box that make them happy and give them that security and reassurance. So it could be a favourite book, their favourite toy, another toy, photo of a loved one, or some balls to play with. You may want to put your box into a plastic bag, labelled up so that we can identify that it's your child's property. To minimise the risk of infection, pupils will not be allowed to share their toys or objects with other pupils. We're delighted to be able to welcome back a small number of pupils. We've missed you all, and we hope these are the first steps on that journey back towards a return to some kind of normal. We hope this video has answered some of your questions or concern that you may have had, but please don't hesitate to call or email the office should you have any further questions. Take care.